let's review what we learned in the last lecture. We learned about the sound radiation from breathing sphere. Breathing sphere, and we employ the velocity potential because velocity potential is easy to get the pressure and velocity, and we obtain the pressure from breathing sphere. Look like this. JKA over 1 minus JKA, and we have A over R exponential minus J omega T minus K R minus A. And the velocity in R direction, that is also a function of R and time, that is U0 and 1 minus JKR, 1 minus JK A over R square exponential minus J omega T. Okay. From this derivation, we also obtain the radiation impedance Z R radiation that look like rho 0 C and KR scale. Of course, we can obtain the radiation impedance at R equal A. Let us express this that is rho 0 C okay, and that if we plot this according to KR and KA, we obtain Z sub R and Z sub A normalized by rho 0 C normalized. The real part look like when KR goes to infinity, this has to go to 1, right? Yes? When KR goes to infinity, this go to 1, so it look like this. And the imaginary part, when KR go to infinity, approach to 0, and we found that when KR equal to 1, this one is 1/2 and this one is 1/2. That has same value, so there is a 1/2. So KR equal to 1. We have imaginary part look like this, because over here magnitude of K, this one should be smaller than this one, so I have like this. Okay, that is the imaginary part. So we call this is a far field. 윤재? Okay. And this is near field. Okay, what about the power? Power. That is expressed the pi in the text. What about the power then? Because you would like to know how much power would be radiated from the breathing sphere. The power, how can you calculate the power? From the previous study, we know that that is 1/2 complex amplitude of pressure multiplied by conjugate of complex amplitude of velocity, right? Okay. So if you do this, okay, what is it? 1/2 complex amplitude of pressure is this, and multiply conjugate complex amplitude of u, that is what? This one, conjugate. What is the conjugate of this one? Plus plus? Yeah? Okay, what is the conjugate of this one? Okay, we don't have to take a conjugate. Then 1 plus jka, 1 minus jka will give me what? 1 plus ka square. And then 1 plus jkr plus ka, right? Is it right? P, okay, so minus jka, that has to be multiplied by 1 plus j k r. Is it correct? Is that the power? Oh, very quiet. Okay, A divided by R, A divided by R, okay, so we have A over R to the cube, okay, all right, and, okay, rho 0 C, we have rho 0 C, U 0 square. Okay. And that gives me one component is minus jka, and the other component is ka multiplied kr. What does it mean by the imaginary part of a power? What does it mean by imaginary part of power? We missed real part over here, right?